The night he became invisible. He slept in his car that night, engine off, windows cracked just enough to breathe. City lights flickered outside, neon signs, late-night traffic. The hum of people living lives he wasn't part of. He had nothing. No apartment. No savings. No one calling his phone. Just pride. And a dream bigger than the skyline. People walked past, laughing, scrolling, moving fast. Nobody noticed him curled up in the driver's seat. And that's the truth nobody talks about. The world doesn't see you when you're struggling. He wasn't lazy. He wasn't stupid. He wasn't weak. He was broke. Broke is treated like a crime in a world obsessed with appearances. When pride is all you have. He remembered the friends who vanished first, then the family who stopped asking, then strangers in the streets who refused eye contact. Be patient. Maybe it's not your time. Be realistic. Realistic, just a polite word for we gave up on you. Pride didn't pay bills, but it kept him alive. It was the only thing that whispered, "You're not done yet." Even in his car, hunched over a thin blanket, he made a promise. He would rise, no matter how invisible he was today. She noticed him. She saw him first outside a grocery store, parked in a dim corner. He wasn't begging. He wasn't asking. He was staring at the city like it owed him something. Women notice details the world ignores. Rough hands, tired eyes, posture broken but unbowed. She didn't know his story, but she recognized struggle. A quiet fighter, unseen, not defeated. That's how she knew he would survive. Society loves winners. Hates. The city didn't care how hard he tried. They cared only about results. No one asked, "How are you doing?" They asked, "What have you got to show?" Rejection became routine. We've decided to move forward with another candidate. Silence became normal, and silence cuts deeper than rejection. Because it means you were never important enough to notice. He learned early. Society respects confidence. But confidence is hardest to maintain when you have nothing. Hunger becomes a weapon. Hunger wasn't just physical. It sharpened his mind. Some nights, he ate once. Other nights, not at all. While others complained about minor inconveniences, he planned silently. While others slept comfortably, he studied the city, patterns, deals, people. Hunger taught discipline, pain taught patience, and patience became his secret weapon. The job nobody wanted. One night, scrolling through endless listings, he found it. Night shift, minimum pay, maximum disrespect. People laughed at it. He applied immediately. When they hired him, the manager barely looked at him. Don't be late. He wasn't late, ever. Because when you've slept in a car, you don't complain about long hours. You don't complain about dirty work. You show up, shut up, and learn. Every task became a lesson. Every insult became fuel. People laughed. He learned. They laughed when they saw him stocking shelves at night. You used to have big dreams, remember? So this is what you became. But he kept silent. Silence doesn't mean weakness. Sometimes it's the loudest power move. While they mocked, he calculated. While they slept, he worked twice as hard. While they wasted energy, he focused. She believed before proof. She had her own scars, her own silent battles. And that's why she recognized him. She didn't need proof of success. She needed to see effort. Her trust became his anchor. When the world doubted him, she believed. And that's rare. And that's powerful. First, small victory. The first win was quiet. A paycheck bigger than expected. A small promotion. Nothing to brag about. But it changed something inside him. It proved survival was not the end. Building was possible. He didn't tell anyone. Some victories are private, meant to protect your momentum. Silence becomes dangerous. He stopped explaining. Stopped justifying. Stopped asking for validation. Every move was deliberate. Every word counted. Every mistake studied. The city that ignored him. He studied it like a blueprint. Silence stopped being weakness. It became a weapon. First, real betrayal. It came from someone close. Always does. A deal leaked. A number got twisted. Trust was sold for quick gain. He didn't shout. He didn't explode. He went silent. Anger makes noise. Strategy moves quietly. Lesson learned. Betrayal is expensive, but experience is priceless. Pressure builds diamonds. Stress didn't break him. It sharpened him. He chose partners carefully. Read contracts like survival manuals. Observed people, learned patterns. While others flexed online, he reinvested offline. No flashy lifestyle. No fake motivation. Discipline became his strongest asset. She becomes strategy, not just support. She stopped being only emotional backup. She questioned deals. Not emotionally, but logically. Why do they need control? Why are they rushing this? What's at risk? Her insight saved millions. That's the truth nobody talks about. Behind many successful men is a woman who saw danger first. The first big money move. Then he walked away from a safe deal. A deal everyone told him to take. Why? Because it came with hidden control. People called him crazy, short-sighted, ungrateful. He smiled. Sometimes the biggest power move is saying no. The city notices. Whispers started. Names mentioned in rooms he never entered before. People curious. People cautious. The same city that ignored him, now paying attention. He didn't need applause. He needed leverage. Because when you've been invisible, you notice everything. Money changes the room. Money didn't change him. It changed the way people spoke to him. Rooms went quiet when he entered. People waited for his reaction. Opinions softened. The same people who once talked over him now asked for advice. And he noticed everything. Because when you've been invisible, you never forget how it feels to be ignored. That's a truth women already understand. Power dynamics shift fast, and rarely honestly. He stayed calm, grounded, careful. Power makes noise. Control stays quiet. Loneliness at the top. From the outside, it looked perfect. Success, respect, influence. But success has a price nobody warns you about. Loneliness. Old friends felt uncomfortable around him. New friends felt temporary. Everyone wanted something. She noticed it before he admitted it. She didn't say much. Just stayed. Sometimes presence is louder than advice. The city finally accepts him. Invitations came in. Events, panels, private meetings. The same city that once ignored him now praised his journey. They called him self-made. They loved the success story. But nobody mentioned the nights in the car, the hunger, the silence. Society celebrates outcomes, not endurance. He didn't correct them. Some truths are too heavy for comfortable rooms. Legacy over ego. He stopped chasing growth. Started building impact. Jobs for the unseen. Opportunities for the overlooked. She made sure women were included. Single mothers, quiet daughters, unheard voices. Together, they built more than wealth. They built dignity. Legacy isn't loud. It's intentional. The truth nobody talks about. Here's the truth. Most powerful people were once invisible. Most strong women survived without credit. Most success stories begin in silence. He didn't own the city because of money. He owned it because it no longer owned him. And if you're watching this, struggling quietly, especially you, woman with silent strength, remember this. The world doesn't see you yet, but it will. And when it does, never forget who you were when it didn't. She believed before the world clapped, and that made all the difference.